Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of Mini Daily. I am hoping you can hear me this morning because I have a mic, so we'll see how it goes. I've had to download about 3 or 4 different apps just to actually try and get it to work. I don't know what was happening, so fingers crossed this stays going. This morning we are going to be having a look in his side at the floor. There needs a section cut out just to the first flute. So what I'll do is I'll just bring you in, let you have a look, and go from there. Now, here we are on the inside. As you can see, there's a bit of crust. It is an MPI, but we can deal with it. All of that's all fine up there. Nothing wrong at all. The bulkhead has been repaired. So we're down onto this floor section. Now, as you can see, with an MPI, we have this yellow cable running through, which is for the airbags. I have it lifted. Now, bear in mind if you're working on this, that the fuel line is here, right under this. So watch where you're cutting. Now, luckily enough, I only have to cut, that's all fine. I have to cut to here, which it is close, but it's not close enough for me to worry that I'm going to hit it. As you can see, the usual ginger dust. Yeah, that's all fine. What it looks like happened is somebody jacked it up here, and just when they jacked it up, just split it a bit and allowed water in. The MPI's floor pan is slightly different. As you can see here, the raised part in another older Mini, it would be like a kidney dish kind of indentation. But the panel that I'm going to be using is going to be off an earlier one. This isn't a full restoration. This is literally, I want to get the car on the road and enjoy it for as cheap as possible, which we all try and do with a restoration, but we know that it runs into more costs. Now, if I move you back a little bit, hopefully you can see it down here. I do have a little hole there and a little one here. It doesn't warrant a whole new section. I will just cut, weld. The back is all fine. There's a couple of bits of surface there. There is a hole here and there is a hole here, but I should get away with repairing rather than cutting out an entire floor section for a little corner piece. It's also saving more money, and you're saving more of the car. This sound deadening just kind of peels off. What my advice to you is to either cool it down or do the job in the winter. Nice frosty day, it'll come off an awful lot easier. Because if you heat it, it starts getting like wet and it'll stick to it. Whereas you can see there, it's peeling off. Now, some people would do the entire car and take the sound deadening off. It's completely your choice. I won't be doing that. As I said, I want to get this car on the road as soon as possible. Now, I know you can see a bit of crust there. It's actually, it's not rot. It's just like water has got in behind the seam sealer and just bubbled it out a bit. Now, I'm not concerned about that. There's no actual hole there. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll mark it out there and I'll show you where I'm cutting. I'll just get a bit of the dirt up first as well. Yeah, as you can see, even with a quick clean there, like that's good. It is literally just gone here. The other thing I suggest you do as well is to hit this panel back down to some sort of shape before you cut it out. At least that way, then it'll give you some sort of a guide. As to where the new panel should go. as you can see, flattening that down a little bit did make a big difference already. Now, you can see underneath there, right where that hole is there, is, I think they're called the slinger brackets, where you're supposed to jack from. Now, my advice is don't always jack her up off the subframe. Minimises the chance of this happening. This would have been a good panel, only for the fact that the metal is a lot thinner than an MPI and can burn through, or not burn through, it can warp and distort an awful lot easier. Now, I'll grab our trusty marker. Now, that's roughly where we want to cut. Obviously, that's just a rough guide. I have this complete section, so it runs a bit wider. But I'd advise you, if you're going to be cutting, just to remove the sound deadening. The reason being is it causes a hell of a lot of smoke and stink. You can see how good that car is underneath there. Look at that. Why would you cut this out? I want to try and keep this as original as I can. I know it's going to be missing a bit of sound deadening, but what I'll do is, when I finish this, I'll put a couple of coats of Schultz around here, and just that'll act as a barrier for moisture, and it'll also act as a bit of a sound deadener and insulator as well. Now, there we go. Now, I suppose I'll grab the angle grinder. Now, grinder. You can see as well, I got a new lamp from Lidl. Seems to be doing the job. There seems to be minimal flickering. Thank God. Hopefully you're still recording. Yep. Right. So, grinder, safety squeezers, and ear defenders. Now, this is a step lip here, so I'm just going to cut across here. That way I can grind that off, and I can set the new panel onto that and then butt it here. Now, that's rusty. And that isn't. Now, what I need to do is just straighten up these edges along here. That's only the rough cut. I might have to come back a little bit further there and there. I'm going to have to, if I am, I'm going to have to move these pipes back. I don't want to hurt them, or cut them, should I say, hurt them. And the new panel should hopefully sit against that. Now guys, another section out, fit for the bin. Hopefully this is another step closer to getting this car back on the road. I'd love to see it done for the summer, but stay tuned and check out and see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, share. Check out our Instagram page at MiniDaily87 for some behind the scenes stuff and funny stuff I share. Catch you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.